Give me like 45 minutes so I get in the shower.
Oh, that's perfect. I could stop for breakfast.
Alright.
You want something?
No, I'm all good. I'm good.
You sure? I can get that biscuit that we used to love so much.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, it seems pretty clear that Karen knows exactly what she's doing when it comes to Zach, just the little things. I think I tweeted out last night, it's kind of like Hansel and Gretel, where she's like leaving breadcrumbs trying to lure Zach into her house. I'm not saying that she's a witch with a house made out of candy, but it's just one of those things where you can tell that Karen is trying to manipulate Zach. I mean, I remember watching the episode last night going, wait a minute. So Karen is going to the salon to see, how damaged it is and, get somebody to check it out, see what the estimations would be. And hell, even Pam said, hey, I'll come early too to see if I can help, we can try to clean up something. And I could make the same statement for Pam as well as Karen. With Karen, I'm like, you are a bit too dolled up for someone who's going to check out the burnt remains of your business. So why are you dressed like that? And it's like, oh yeah, she's dressed like that because she's trying to seduce Zach because she knows she's about to meet Zach there. Pam, I'm like, yeah, why are you so dressed up in heels and whatnot in a dress like that if you were just going to check a place out? I mean, if I were going somewhere like that, like let's say, I don't know, I had a business and it was burnt and I had to go check it out the next day, I wouldn't wear, nice clothing, because why would I wear something like that if I were to, examine a building and then walk out and I'm smelling like smoke and whatnot? I wouldn't want to, have my best clothes smelling like that. And also, yeah, thankfully you had characters like Aaron and then Zach who talk sense into Karen. Like, look, I know you want to go in there and see, but with all the chemicals and shit, you do not need to be in there in your condition being pregnant. But in any case, you have a situation where Karen's on the phone while she's calling Zach early in the morning. She's sounding all patient with him and sweet. Because you can imagine season 1 Karen, Zach, get your ass out of bed. You need to come down to the salon versus, oh, well, hey, it's 7:45 and, I know you said you would come by, but I'm heading there early. I just wanted to see, did you want to stop by now? And it's like, yeah, like, give me 45 minutes. And then, yeah, I'm going to shower, come on down. And then she even offered to like get breakfast, but keep in mind, it's not just a regular breakfast that she offered to get Zach. She offered to get like a breakfast biscuit that they both used to love to eat. So it's just the little thing she's doing to try to like ease them back. It's like, well, hey, remember when we had these good times? And the easiest comparison to make is in House of Pain, the new BET reboot. Like, for example, the game night, family game night, when Miranda inserted herself in there. Laura's there, Calvin's fiance. Yet Miranda keeps, bringing up the good times of, oh yeah, well, Calvin, remember when we spilt the wine and we had that date night, yada, yada, yada. And then Calvin's, having a good time with her, completely ignoring his fiance. And then in recent episodes, like, the whole thing about her having a spare key to the condo. It's just one of those things where it makes no sense for him to be acting this way with his ex, considering he's already spoken for. But when you listen to the phone conversation, and I made a separate video about this in regards to how it just feels like Fatima is reading a bit too much into this. Like, I know how he sounds when he's in love with somebody, or his I want to have sex with you voice. And the way he sounded on the phone was definitely, I still love this person voice. And I'm like, if you ask me, based on his tone and whatnot, Zach was speaking in a, I just woke up and I don't really have time for this right now voice, as opposed to, oh man, I'm going to get dressed, go down to that salon and fuck her again. No, that's not it at all. It just, I felt like, at this point, I feel like Zach knows he's doing wrong, but he's just choosing to ignore it. Not only that, if you look at how he acted at the salon and whatnot, and even last night when he was on the phone with Karen, talking about, oh, it's so good to hear your voice and whatnot, that side of Zach kind of seems gone. It's almost like Karen is holding on to that one moment when he basically ran up to her and hugged her outside of the salon without realizing that it was just a moment for essentially an emotional one night stand. And she's like, he loves me, versus, oh wow, the moment is gone. He's kind of trying to get back to reality right now. So, like I said, the little things, looking all nice, trying to seduce him, and then offering to bring the favorite breakfast so they can reminisce over that. Because good and well, if she would have, I want to be honest here. I'm kind of surprised that she didn't bring that biscuit anyway. It's kind of like, you know, how Aaron, you know, when Karen says, "Hey, if you come over to my place tonight, don't bring anything. I just need you to come over." And then he still comes over with a sorry little plastic bag saying, "Hey, I brought you some ice cream." And in this situation, I could have seen Karen bring that biscuit. It's like, well, hey, I know you said that you were good, but I know how many times you used to run out of the house without a good breakfast, so I decided to bring you this biscuit anyway as a thank you for coming down to the salon. Yeah, remember how we used to eat this? Oh, you remember it? I like the egg scrambled, and I like the pepper and whatnot. Yeah, it's just the little things like that. I'm surprised she didn't bring it anyway, because this is Karen we're talking about here, and we all know that she knows. Believe it or not, I feel like she knows Zach better than Fatima, and it makes sense because they were together for 3 years. Now, granted, Fatima knew what to do in order to make Zach a better man, but Karen knows how to push his buttons. So I don't think the manipulation tactics are ending anytime soon. But that's just me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Regardless of what Andy or anybody tells her, Karen is going to hold on to this moment because she believes they're still in love, and she's going to get him back. But we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one, folks.